Well, it's the 18th, it's minus 10 there. Here. You can see how much snow is blowing here. So it looks like my American friend has to... Oh, that sounds like he's shoveling already. So I've got my warmest clothes on again, warm sweater. Can barely fit, like a sausage stuffed into my shell clothing. So, and then I have a huge shoveling job to do on the balcony, which sucks. Racing skis again, because it's done the trails and there's new snow, so I don't need the mountain skis. And then as usual, I have my wallet in case of emergencies and a pair of mittens. Anyway, okay, time to head out. Just to Nærløypa again, I think. Well, I got my skis on without a struggle for a change. First time, amazing. It's cold and it's flat light, so no sign of the sun, which is forecast. Kind of blue skies above me. So I'm gonna go very slowly because I don't overdo it. Fat old man. No coronary time. My toes are getting a little cold standing here, so I gotta get moving. Question is whether this will last in the cold. The GoPro Hero 8 Black, terrible in the cold. Batteries don't last, so we'll see. I don't know. Tractors. So anyway, but he's done new trails. Perfect skiing conditions. Heads are getting nippy, so not as bad as when there's wind, but I mean, it is minus 10 or 11. So we'll see. Just Nærløypa again, the usual round, and then get to have a few brews while I do the videos and put them up. And then I think shoveling the terrace has to wait until tomorrow. That's such a huge job, and dreading that, absolutely dreading it. Anyway, turn you off. Wow, I had to put on mittens. My fingers were freezing. Cold. Tomorrow, sun's coming out. Good timing. No wind, the main thing. It's cold though. Toes are a little cold. These boots are not very warm. And you can see Hollingsgata there, catching some sun. Just about to die. There's Hollingsgata. Be quick. Terrible batteries on this. The new batteries. Fingers are a little cold. I got mittens on. GoPro just died. Can't handle the cold. Just minus 10 and it died. It's useless. So I have to buy a new GoPro. That's 5,000 kroner, 500-600 bucks. So that sucks. Anyway, I've put you away. My hands are getting cold. All right. And I just did a huge snot. Crap. Anyway, my thumbs are still frozen, but my fingers are getting there. Blouse is way too cold. My fingers freeze badly. So anyway, I'll take some more when I get to the top, but not until then. So this is going to be a short video. Well, GoPro lasted 5 seconds. I have to be quick because my hands are out with the gloves. But anyway, sun's at least on Hollingsgata, and there may be some sun up the top. So I'm going to have to copy the footage from this over onto the computer and mix it with the GoPro. And then I can upload some of this straight to Facebook, I guess. Mother's not on Facebook though, so I think I want to copy it over and edit. Anyway, fingers are getting cold already, so I got to put you away. Made it. So downhill now and across. He's done the trail to Åkerstølen, which is good, but I'm not going there. That's too far. There's Hollingsgata. How long did we do? Go for days across there. So GoPro is still dead. Well, it's not everywhere. And I just had to pee now, and it was very cold. So, you're getting in the background. GoPro's dead, that's useless, so no downhill action this time. I could try and change the battery, but you've kind of seen it already, and I had very poor glide because I didn't change the wax on my skis, so the wax is too soft. It's for like +1 to -6 or 7 or 8, and it's now -12. You want a harder wax, not a soft wax. So I'm not gliding that well, so downhill is going to be disappointing anyway. So I'm not gonna dig out the GoPro now. I mean, the battery will just die straight away anyway, so there's no point. So it's just this guy, and then I've got about 2 minutes of GoPro footage, or a minute GoPro footage, and I'll splice it all together when I get back. And then these ones I can just upload directly to YouTube along with the photos, so I'll do that. But I want something on YouTube. Every trip gets a video, and that way when I'm old and decrepit I can look back at them. But it's very pretty, as you can see. It makes a big difference with the sun, although it's still cold and the wind is blowing a bit up here. And there's Hollingskotteve. That's another 1,000 meters up to the top of that, more or less, give or take 900 meters. So I just came up. That's a big hill. It's a pain because you can see the lake down there. We came up from basically the lake, so it's a good, I don't know, 250 meters up, and then you can keep going 2 kilometers, and that's 300 or 350 meters up, which is a fair bit because that's 1,000 feet, right? Or something like that. You can work it out, how many feet to the meter. Alright, I have to turn you off. My hands are getting cold. I forgot to add, I left at about 10 past 2, quarter past 2. It's now about 5 to 3, so it's about 45 minutes, an hour up to the top. Sounds about right. And then of course it's much faster going down. Not on these skis today, but normally it is. So I'm going a little faster than last time, but not much. Well, it's done the trail to Ustaoset, another 4k. I think it's more than that. Those signs are always wrong. 14 to Hagastad. So this doesn't look like it's been done in a while. Said he did it today, but doesn't look like it. Anyway, I'm not digging out the GoPro because I have no glide, so I'm going on a snail's place downhill, and the battery will just die after 5 seconds anyway, and I have to change the battery. So you've seen the downhill anyway, so it's not that exciting. So just my usual round around Nærløypa, all of however many kilometers, not very many. I don't know, 7, 5, 6, 8, something like that. More than 5, I think, but not many. That's all I'm in shape to do anyway, so old and fat. Jesus Christ, you can barely fit in my jacket. Anyway, turn you off and then I'll sum it up when I get home. It's a little cold. Tomorrow I don't think I'll go skiing because it's forecast, day forecast, -15 or -17, even though there's not much wind and there's sun. But that's a little too cold. I'd have to use the mountain skis because these boots are really not warm enough. My right foot is still more or less frozen, just barely defrosting. So you're supposed to go 100 miles an hour in these. They're little racing boots, and they're very skinny. So anyway,